Great morning to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What a beautiful week, and here we are just a couple of days after summer solstice, and we're right into the heat of summer, some experiencing extreme heat in different parts of the world. And we're sending our love out to the whole planet. The more I move through this life, the more I think I realize just how powerful and wonderful it is to live the middle way, to find more and more ways to hold life in balance, because there's so much imbalance in the world. But to just hold on to life in a balanced manner. And maybe not to hold on to it at all, but to definitely hold it with open hands, never with clenched fists, never grasping. It's a peaceful way to live, non-interference. It doesn't mean indifference. It doesn't mean that you don't ever get active with things. You know, I remember one of my teachers, who I love so much, Ram Dass, was asked about social activism with his non-attachment way of doing things and loving awareness. And he said, but I'm not saying to be inactive. I'm just saying in your activity to do it with love. More hatred just creates more hatred. There's a way to be active with what's happening in our world, and to not do it of the same spirit, I'll put it that way. We're not separate, not in reality. In philosophy, maybe we are from some, but no one is our enemy unless we make them an enemy. So the problem with enemies, though, is that the goal of an enemy is to get rid of them. The goal of an opponent is to win against them in whatever the jousting may be, because it's all a game. So when we remember that this is a play, we get to decide how to write the script of our own play. So write the prescription that you need for the dis-ease of hate and division, so that you can daily take that medicine. Meditation is the greatest medication to me, to keep me in the middle way. The middle way sometimes experiences the feeling of the tension, the pull from both. And the only way to handle it as a bridge, which is what I'm called to be, part of my calling is to be a bridge. The only way to be a bridge is to anchor to both shorelines. To do it with love. I personally am enjoying living loving consciousness, non-interference, rolling and going. You actually have more strength and more power in that way if you go with the river's flow. Imagining that the river is consciousness. The river is God. Going with the flow of God. You have the power of God working with you. Today I'm going to invite us into sort of just a freestyle meditation. Maybe no real focus. And what I mean is that, we may bring our attention to the breathing, may bring our attention to a variety of things. I don't know where we're going to go. I'm just going to ask us to surrender and just go without any real direction. Just float. Just be. What a novel idea. I'm a human being, not a human doing. And in the midst of this, remember, any instruction is really more of an invitation than it is instruction. It's invitation. Whatever doesn't feel safe or comfortable to you, don't do it. If I ask us to drop off personality and that feels strenuous to you, you decide. I'm not asking us to get rid of anything, though. I'm not asking us to destroy anything or to stop doing. I am just saying during this time, maybe suspend the need to acknowledge your personality, your race, your religion, your creed, your orientation. Maybe just allow yourself to be free from all of the identifying factors that are really temporary. Just suspend it so that you can be fully present. When this time together is done, it'll still be there. You can pick up what you want and then roll with it however you want. These roles we play. I'll invite you now to sit up straight. Soften the shoulders. Gently close your eyes if you'd like. Allow the body to relax. Whatever muscles are unnecessary to use right now, just let them, give them the time off. Lightly seated on the furniture or lying down on a bed or on the floor. Just allow yourself to be. There's nothing to do, nowhere to be, no one to be. Just simply be for these next few moments together. Just to be. If you notice any particular place in the body where there may be tension or soreness or achiness, hardness, just invite that space to relax. Just relax. Just scan the body now from head to toe, from toe to head, and notice if there's any resistance. And don't judge it. Don't try to qualify it or quantify it. But just invite it for these few moments to just rest. Instead of resist, to rest. What a sensational gift is this present moment. Such a gift. invite you to breathe in deep and exhale. Breathe in deep and exhale. Breathe in deep and exhale. Feel the body as it relaxes. Just be here, present. What a gift is this present moment. Perceiving the sounds that I hear. I am not the sounds. I'm not even the hearing. But I am grateful that this body can hear. Perceiving what is seen, not just with the physical eyes, but the inward eyes. I am not the seeing or the thing that is seen, and yet I am grateful that this body can see. Smelling the different smells of the room. I am not the thing that is smelled or the smelling itself, and yet I am grateful that this body can smell. Tasting the taste in my mouth. I am not what is tasted or the tasting itself, but I am grateful that this body can taste. Feeling the temperature of the room, my hands in my lap, the furniture or the floor that I'm seated or lying down on. I am not the thing that is felt. I am not the feeling itself, but I am grateful that I can feel. I can remind myself in every given moment that I'm not my thoughts, I'm not my feelings, I'm not my emotions. That anything I can perceive is not me. I'm the witness, the observer, beyond observation, beyond. Now I'm going to invite us into a series of deep breaths. And on the exhale, the Om together. What a powerful sound. And the Om together brings us to focus on the God presence, the divine presence that we are. Where our focus goes, our energy flows. And so we expand that God presence, that divine presence, the source presence that's within us. Preparing now for a deep breath together. We'll breathe in about 3 or 4 seconds and then release with the Om. Preparing for that first breath. Begin. And that second breath together. Begin. And another breath together. Begin. And another breath together. Begin. And another deep breath together. Begin. And return to your regular breathing practice. Just letting go and observing what the body does on its own. Such peace. Such love, such awareness and alertness, awaken to the reality of source presence within. I'll invite us to think of 2 things we are grateful for. Just 2 things. And as those things come to mind, just whisper the words, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Allow gratitude to just expand within you. Thank you. Thank you. Peace, be still. Be not afraid. I am with you always, even to the end of this human journey. The I am that I am is eternal. I'll invite us now into a series of 3 deep breaths, cued by the Tibetan singing bowl. Breathing in through the nose about 4 or 5 seconds. Hold for just a second at the top of that breath and then release. I'll give a ring of the bowl for the inhale and the exhale without guiding with words, just the sound. Preparing now. And so it is. Simply allow yourself to return to your regular breathing pattern. Allow gratitude to well up within your being. Namaste, Namaskar, Amitabha, Aho, Om. Love and mercy, peace and grace, truth and tranquility, serenity, compassion, kindness, goodness, courage, confidence, bravery, joy, peace, 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 loving awareness. Thank you, Source. Thank you. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. can stay right here in this space all day. Wow. That feels lovely. Remember that with a simple deep breath and the thought of awareness, when you build this habit, I'm telling you, in any given moment, you can return right here to this expression, this eternal you, this source you, the I am that I am. You can return to it in any given moment, in any moment of conflict, any moment of fear, anxiety, worry, stress. You can return right here. And remind yourself of your true, authentic, genuine, essential self, the eternal you. So good, so good. I cannot express to you how much I am grateful for this community, this movement, and what the world needs now, as much or more than ever before, is love and loving awareness, and a group of people who are radically inclusive, who are radical lovers. Radical lovers. Don't let what's happening externally control what happens internally. Remember that your spiritual journey is an inside job. And whatever's happening on the external, it's just happening. It's just happening. And you can choose how much of your time you'll give to that. And if you give a lot of your time to it, don't judge yourself for it. Just, it is what it is. Yeah? Okay. If you didn't get a chance to participate in last evening's midweek connection, we looked at Tao Te Ching, verse 36, living obscurity, and living off of the, I use the term, cache of your inner beingness, so that you don't owe so much to other externals that loan you credit and credibility. You don't need any credibility from externals. And you don't owe it to anyone to be the same person in 15 minutes from now that you are at this present moment. Allow yourself to constantly be shifting, changing, evolving. The fact, the more involved with spirit you are, the more evolved you become. Because the more you grow and expand, where your focus goes, your energy flows, and whatever it is that you're focusing on, expands. This weekend is a full weekend. Tomorrow night, hosted at First Unity Spiritual Campus here in St. Pete, we have a drag show. Life's a Drag. It's going to be fun. The whole auditorium is going to be converted into a dinner theater of sorts, and it's just going to be fun. Singing, music, dancing, celebration, just beautiful. And then Saturday is our Pride Parade in St. Petersburg. Carrie and the boys and I will be there for, hoping that Carrie will be able to be there. She does have an appointment to be at that afternoon. Hoping that she'll be able to make it, but if not, I will be there with the boys, and we're just going to enjoy it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And then Sunday, of course, we have our devotion and contemplation session at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard on all of the One Love channels, which are Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, followed by our New Thought Church experience, which is at 11:30 a.m., and that's at firstunity.org or First Unity on First Unity Spiritual Campus on Facebook and or YouTube. So sign up for that, experience it. Go subscribe to both YouTube channels. Click the little bell When you click the bell, you'll get an alert anytime either one of these entities go live. You'll get an alert. It'll at least just let you know it's there. If you can't watch it or participate when it's live, it is archived and it's still fun. It still has a powerful energy to it. But you're invited to be a part of all of it. I want to say thank you to everyone who continues to give. I'll put up that giving slide now, or at least I'll try to put up the giving slide now. It's sometimes it cooperates and sometimes it doesn't, but I'm waiting for it to cooperate now because it is important to invest in your spiritual journey. And if this is feeding your soul, I just ask that you consider giving. And I want to say thank you for giving. Thank you for supporting this movement. P.O. Box 7771, St. Petersburg, Florida, or through PayPal and Venmo. If you go to iamonelove.com, which is the website for this movement, you will find information there in that space. What you'll find is a pop-up as well for clicking Go Giving. It makes it a little easier, the digital giving. So you're invited to do that if you see this as a valuable movement to give to. If you are visiting from First Unity or you want to support our physical campus in St. Pete, go to firstunity.org for that information and that opportunity to give and support. Let's see here. Or get our app. Yes, there's an app for that, First Unity Spiritual Campus app on the App Store as well as on the Google Play Store for Androids. All right, I love you so much. Now go and make it a great rest of the week, simply because you can, and you know you can. Peace.